Good evening. So we're gonna just jump on and show you a little mixing video because obviously there's still some people that are very new to peptides. So I'm just gonna do this video in two parts. We're gonna do the mixing video first, and then we're gonna do the video of us transferring the product to the pen, which is turning out very popular lately with our current clients for convenience. And obviously the beauty of the pens is a smaller needle, which is causing less trauma and less lumps on the sub-Q belly area. Okay, so typical mixing of a peptide. So you've got your peptide there, powdered peptide in a smaller 3ml bottle. Okay, GHKCU this one. Okay, and then you've got your back water, which in this case is a 10ml bottle. Okay, so top off of each. So what I like to do, because these bottles are vacuum sealed, I pull air into the barrel. So I'll pull up air, 2.5 ml of air into the barrel, and then I'll push that into the barrel, and then that makes it a lot easier. Look, it's coming out on some. That makes it a lot easier to draw the water out then for the product. So there, if you look, I've got 2.5 ml of water, okay? So I'm going to pull that out now. So I'm going to put that now into the GHKCU. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. That's it. Right, so that's the water in there. So basically, it's different amounts of water for different products, but with the GHKCU, it's a 50mg bottle. So if we add 2.5ml of water, that means that 10 units on the insulin syringe is going to be 2mg. So general dosing for GHKCU is anything from 500 mcgs a day to 2mg a day. Myself, I go for 2mg every other day. So I basically jab my GHKCU every other day, just so it's less trauma again. I don't tend to do my jabs on the waist no more. I do them all around the back, but it's preference for people where they prefer to do it. And that is all there is to it. That's as simple as it is to shake the bottle. So sometimes you have got to check just that it's all dissolved. Some dissolve better than others, but if I let that stand for about 3-4 minutes, that'll dissolve perfectly. Thank you. Okay, so a couple of minutes ago, 3-4 minutes ago, we did say that about the peptide would completely dissolve, and if you have a look into that bottle, you can see it's completely dissolved now after a couple of minutes. Okay, and now we're going to go on to transferring the peptide to a glass vial to add to a reusable pen. Okay, so basically these pens are becoming very popular at the moment with our clients. Okay, basically once you purchase the pen as a one-off payment, it's your pen for life. Basically all we do then every time is we just give you a fresh vial, relive the product. Okay, so I'm just going to go into this now. There's a little bit of a knack to it, okay, because obviously these again have got air in them, so you don't want to be pushing your product into this now because it can potentially pop the bottom off the end. So what I do is, first of all, I'll take a few barrels of air out of the vial, which will allow us then to push our product in there quite easily. But there is a bit of a knack to it, but it's easier for me to show you rather than explain. Okay, so now I've done that. As you can see now that it's halfway up the vial now. Okay, so I've got a bit of leeway to fill it, so to speak. Okay, so I'm going to take the GHKCU. Again, I'm adding some air to the barrel just to be able to draw the GHKCU out easier because of the vacuum seal on the vials. Okay, that's all of that in there. And then we're going to transfer this now to the vial. Nice and slowly fill it up. Plunger will start moving back towards the back again. Okay, that's that. So what we will do then is we shall add this to the pen. We will put a needle on the end. Okay. And then we shall turn the dial. Okay. Just basically want to get the air out of the pen. Okay. Nearly. There we go. And that's pretty much ready to use. And that then is ready for a client who's picking it up in the morning. The pens are £30 and they are reusable as many times as you want. Obviously, you know, some people that might be a lot of hassle, which I'm happy just taking all my, because I like to take multiple peptides in one injection, then I tend to do all mine separately, just draw them into one barrel and I'll take my injection. But each their own, everyone's different, you know. We can put some products together in pens. There's some products that won't go together, there's some products that will go together. So for anything in particular, any personalised preference, then you would have to contact us and we'll have to see if it's a match. Okay, thank you for watching. Team Optimal, no days off.